Alright, might be a little bit scuffed on that one. Hello, you're listening to Trevor Victress, and we're watching the boys Glitchtech go against Team Kuruma, which I believe won the pistol, but interestingly chose to start on T's side. We'll see how things go, this BO1. Looks like Prince is looking for an engagement towards bottom mid early into this round. Not to see much else at the moment. But willing to re-peek and get that contact, able to catch Modi. Might get caught by the Apps players, but he's actually looking for them. Going aggressive, jumping into them even. And it's up to him, just left alone as he dies after Kinky. And the A site's been lost. And Auto Spectator is useless as always. Rod also able to get info on Zudo's position. Just wait for mid, but is now stacked up with his team. Not sure where the defuse kit was, if there is one on Glitchtech side at the moment, where it was dropped. The one bear player, but looks like it's already a save for this round. Zico just making sure he's as safe as possible, going all the way to T-spawn. Make sure he does not lose those precious dualies. And see, as it looks like Reyna want to make sure to do damage on these armored players. Stuck with nothing but a flashbang. Will die for it, but another one of the Kuruma players has died in the process, so shouldn't be too bad overall. Considering Zico has his full armor completely undamaged, could end up getting helmet for just 350. Be interesting if he tries to just survive and not get hit at all, while just holding on to it. Doesn't hurt, but other ideas that could be done. Looks like Glitchtech want to be very safe, smart, and conservative. Not burn any money. Wait till later on to invest. I could have sworn meta was always forced, but I could certainly be wrong. Wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. I'm a bit out of touch, I think, with what exactly is going on in the current CS meta. I love the double boost coming here. If the player decides, like one of these SMGs tries to rush through, gives possibility for both these players to double dink them. And a good dink with the first USP shot onto Zico. USP will not be strong enough to handle the MP5, just spraying him down in response. Looks like Fall Rod is faster on the trigger finger, will clear out the B players. It looks like this A stack might have their contact in the apartments here in just a moment. Looks like the first has been cleared out, but Prince now going aggressive. They're able to get an SMG in the process. But now all the T's are quickly running to this B bomb site to get away and safely get the bomb plant, convert the round, only losing the single SMG in the process. Safe for the MAC-10. Looks like they might be able to get something done here. Bolrod greedy to try to get more SMG money. And Pristine getting 3 kills this round with that MP5. Unfortunately, Zico going down. That means no free armor upgrade for him in the next. And with that, Kuruma to soon get their second round. Trying to think about a lot right now. And a bit sleepy, so pardon my pauses due to yawning and lack of focus currently. I'll try to do my best to maintain as we keep on going. Stack with their first force bias sorts to go on. Plenty of rifles, MP9 and a MAC-10. Kinky to go for the FAMAS. Full mix upon the entire spectrum. Players here. We'll see how it evolves later on. Looks like Ballrod might be the first contact. Nade could do massive damage, but both players pushing so aggressively forward that they avoid the utility. Good situation. Reyna's trying to get info as Zico's pushed up. These SMGs have full banana control. Pseudo trying to anchor around Arch, using the rifles to have the most powerful A position. Trying to abuse the benefit of the SMGs on B. Looks like the philosophy going for an aggressive peek. Kiki getting punished for the play. Flashbang's not panning out for him. And it's now the double M4 setup. Both players playing towards quad. One of the SMGs rotating early. Flying off the info. Zico's getting that there's no one towards banana. That they'll at least have 3 players towards the correct position here. How scared they are towards banana. As long as Zico doesn't get too open, get exposed, because they're repositioning towards B here. He does have a Molotov available to cancel them out. Modi completely blind, but so is Reyna. So Modi's able to recover and take the engagement. Top of it, Zico's tried to use a Molotov, but a smoke's been able to deny that. It's now up to Zudo and Prince in the 2v4. Looks like they're going to go for it here. Risky situation. We'll have to see how this continues. Prince and Zudo trying to go for the retake through banana. One player's left all the way in CT spawn. Gives an opportunity here, especially if he peeks. Giving Zudo a double, and only one player left on the site towards dark. There is no smoke, but they get the cross through CT safely here. If Prince gets this frag, they totally can get the defuse off here. However, it looks like Matey's able to get in just in time, and Zudo not sticking the defuse here means it'll be a lost round, unfortunately. But, at the least, all of the weapons taken out of Kuruma's hands, making it a fair situation for them. Decent play. Good results. We'll have to see how things continue to evolve here as we go into the next round. Kuruma focusing a little bit less on second mid control, but the bomb left here. It's a deco round for the most part. Kinky with an interesting 5-7 purchase. But otherwise, we're all around good. We'll have to see as Zico's able to get first contact on Volrod. Seems to be on point with his aim. Nade bringing Reyna down all the way to 20 HP. Both these B players already tagged up. It's going to make it a hard defense, depending on how things go. Attack will be just enough to keep players here. Volrod still dedicated, sticking towards logs and hard anchoring towards that position. Zudo trying to get some cheeky spam shots through the smoke to catch someone by surprise. But we'll have to see. Fortunately, I wasn't there for the premise game last night, so I'm not exactly sure what happened there either. Max, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how this B play comes in as they're resetting for B and all these pistols. Though they are respectively stacked, it's towards the wrong side. Should be able to catch this SMG eventually. But with that SMG confirming the stack towards A, it'll be an easy B-side plant and a hold for them in this round. Well, hopefully that happens again. I mean, we won 16-10. Just a bad start. Gotta wake up on the server and stuff. Yeah, but it looks like trying to find some more frags with deagle shots. Prince looking for it. Able to get a nice little tag, but it's not going to be enough to cause that damage. But Reyna will be able to find Volrod and take him down from earlier. But maybe the only exit in this situation. Oh no. Deuce wanted to avoid the contact, tried to get as far as he can, but left him too exposed to the bomb. I thought he was in the church, but instead, due to his position, getting blown to bits. Unfortunate for him. Fortunate for Glitchtech, they're going for a double op, AUG, and M4. Prince holding on to the MAC-10 despite having M4 money. That's an interesting decision. See if he has a plan for that. I assume that's the move. Zico has this good position here. Prince needs to be careful not to peek this angle, because the angle's been red to try to do the boost peek. But I guess that MAC-10's at least able to get upgraded to the op that's been dropped. And Modi being able to get taken down by Reyna is able to keep it an even situation, 4-on-4. Will favor the T's. And it'll be up to Prince to be able to get a good first shot here and try to hold them back as they go for this push. So they execute in now. Yuk with the pop flash. Prince missing the first shot. Og to anchor. Prince with the first frag. Kinky able to get one before getting traded out. Reset onto a 1v2 situation here for Prince. But the other op, Zico's able to rotate in. Yuk's able to take down the first op. And Zico's getting naded and mollied out. Taken down, leaving Reyna in the 1v2. Not just yet looking towards short. Reyna might be able to catch them by surprise, but the AK Baturano already prepared to look towards his position. This Reyna's carefully deciding his route, but deciding to try to peek off angle. Almost catches Batch, aware of his position, but now the op is staring him down too. Now just trying to hide and stall and wait for the opper to be the next one to engage and play off of Yuk. We'll have to wait and see, and Yuk to land the shot. So I'm going to call him Huck. I guess I'm going to just ignore the E on that, make it easier on myself. Team Kuruma end up 5-0. Strong T start. Prince to save, or go for an op here, rather. See how it pans out. Going for the hero AWP in this situation. Very confident move. Certainly like it. See how it works out for them here. Zudo's going aggressive mid with the Deagle. Could catch the Opera off guard being this close. But Anthus is already looking behind to clear out this mid position, taking down Zudo. Some good methodical play from Team Kuruma at the moment. Well, is making sure the apartments are cleared out. Very methodical play, making sure not to give any opportunities to Glitchtech eSports at the moment, it would seem. We'll have to see if that situation changes. The one Reyna has is a... Let's see here. Guess I'm not entirely sure. Might have been slow in reading that chat. Have to wait to figure out whose AK it is. Or wait, at least for more information, I suppose. It's like Baturano's able to open up onto Kinky, leaving just Zico alone on this A site. Might be able to get a free opening. Able to recover it. Gets the second, too. And he's able to reset this situation. Space has been created. Op's going to be able to rotate here. Be able to find a frag, but Anthus is lurking from behind, able to take down the upper of Prince. Now the situation becomes chaotic. As Zico's position is known, he's able to get another, but it's just Reyna left in a 1v2 now. Really good 3k, but might not be enough to get the rounds. Reyna's lurking through towards pit. Good timing on the smoke. Able to get info and get the first. And aware of Pyuk's position. Not able to take down Enthuse. And with that, Kuruma will be able to keep the 6-0, but with just a single player alive for just the moment. Yes, a phone call from unavailable. How comforting. Just what you love to see. Pardon that on my end. Didn't consider that being something that would randomly happen. American spam calls. Gotta love it. Speaking of things... Gotta love, certainly not the scoreline right now unless you're a fan of Kuruma, which would be surprising if you were here for it. As Zico's been taken down to trade onto Anthus, and Volrod's gotten the double. And that's B already lost. Looks like we could be looking at a 7-0 here. Team damage makes things a little bit more weird here. Hopefully your Glitchtech, even though the situation's terrible, I hope they save for the next round. Have to just wait and see. Zudo's going aggressive. Maybe just trying to go for the ninja play here. If he hears them all running away. I like the idea, but considering the 25 HP, if he has to get out of there, he's not going to have a safe route. Might be siding his grave and not be able to have a full buy in the next round. It looks like players are leaving. There's one looking at it, so he's not going to be able to get away with this. I love the move, but he's going to need a smoke for it. Nice try. Won't be able to get any players from Kuruma taking down either, and it's a 7-0 scoreline favor of Kuruma for the moment. Looks like it won't be a same situation for us. See, is now Zico, due to the last round, is stuck with just a USP in this one. A Deagle and a 5-7 on the previous dead players, Pseudo and Reyna as well. It's only this AUG and M4, and they're just trying to go for an aggressive banana play, which I like, taking risks due to this low weaponry, seeing that no one's banana, and hearing this aggression towards A. With Anthus being the only player here, Pseudo's able to get the shotgun kill with the Deagle. Get the 2-body. Taking him down and taking an AK that he's going to run away with for a future round. Looks like the rifles be just saving. Pistols try and get some more frags in future. Though we'll just have to wait and see. Looks like it'll still be an 8-0. Most of the weapons getting taken away. Prince the only one getting to save an M4. And with it, we're halfway through the first half and not a single round for Glitchtech, unfortunately, as of the moment. A good pause to come in to decide their options and how to proceed in the future rounds. Pressure certainly has to be rising, as not a blip of action has been created yet at the moment. 8 rounds to 16-0. Yeah, there we go. It's fine. This is under control. Eventually, at least. Looks like they're still able to get an op out and hand it over to Zudo. See how he's going to end up using it in this round. Looks like it's going to help the 3-stack on B at the moment. Good early molly towards Karin. The double nades could kill Zudo. Only one of them directly connects. One of them, I guess, missing slightly off. Zudo not able to find the early opening. Trying to just take them back. The flashbang will be able to work. Get a little bit of damage in a Batarana. But still a concerning situation here. It's now 2 players on A. It's pretty standard default all around at the moment. It's all about these mid rounds where the struggles seem to be coming in. But it looks like B's just been given up, trying to set up a boost player on CT. And with that given up, Kuruma are immediately taking that information, trying to play around it. Shot for some reason not hitting for Pseudo, but Zico able to get at least one, bringing another one to Volrod low. Rotate quickly around to Ruins, but mollied out of the position. Could be trying to push through the smoke, try to get some spam, but won't be able to get the bomb planter in the process. And it's a 4-on-4 retake. Typically we'd see teams save in this sort of situation, but I feel like they're pressured to go for this at this point. Not only do they have all the players here, but they're down with such a heavy scoreline, they're sort of forced to fold their hand into this. But Molly will be able to work in the favor of Zico to take the first down. Prince able to find a double up to Modi to hold down the Reds. He sprays them down with the transfer to keep Kuruno's dream alive of a 16-0. Looks like they came with heavy warm-up into this game today. It's a very unfortunate situation for us as we continue on. See how things evolve as it continues on. So it's another buy able to come out for Glitchtech for the most part. Reyna the only person stuck with just a deagle instead. We'll just have to wait and see how that evolves. Prince set up in a close position. Trying to play around the mid boiler here. Looks like they're scared of someone pushing through the smoke as of now. Very passive positions on all 5 of these players at the moment. Have to wait and see what the next move is. Looks like it's an arch smoke being thrown. Immediate counter nade to deny the push. But despite that, that's 3 players stuck on A due to this utility used. Meanwhile, the B exec's about to come in here. The Molly will be a good landing and save them from this B execute from coming in just as of the moment. And force them back towards A where all these players are. This is a good situation. Glitchtech prepared in the right situation, but they're rotating a player to the wrong bomb site now. This is going to turn from a good positioning play into a potential disaster. It's going to get even worse with the fake coming in. Might sell Zudo to rotate, though it looks like he's willing to take this as bait. Until just now, he's going into B. The fake's been sold. Zudo's been tricked, and now it's up to just Kinky and Prince to hold off this A site. Just the only 2 players. Trying to look away. Able to get the first by surprise. Able to get a triple from Kinky. And Zudo able to rotate in time with Prince to take down the rest. Good rotation to salvage the round and some good utility to delay. And Glitchtech are able to break the streak. And get at least a single round on the board for now. Have to just wait and see how this continues to evolve further on into the match. If they've gotten their first round, they just have to build around it here as their economy is still low. Looks like some very deep mollies keep them dedicated in. And Reyna able to win the first engagement here. Able to reset it as well. Zudo with a close angle towards Enthuse here. If he pushes at just the right time, might be able to catch him just by surprise here. But we'll have to see. Zudo's dedicated towards just holding this angle while it's 2 players stacked towards mid right next to each other. Contact with Prince going to be taken just now. Zudo able to peek out at just the right time to get a trade flank from behind. Kinky throwing a nade to try to deny the push. And able to hear, trying to push through. Kinky taking him out, leaving it a 4v2 situation, but it's a 2-on-2 on the bomb site. Need to make sure they don't get these kills clean, get the trades, and Reyna's low. Getting the information, able to molly out the pit for himself to smolly, and denying it, keeping him stuck in his position. They have no utility to force him out of this. And Seiko getting the first, Reyna to get the trade. That is 4 weapons successfully saved, a perfect position to try to start building an economy as they continue this comeback streak on a CT side. This is exactly the situation they want to be in. 3 AKs, full M4s, plenty of players survived. And to see how it goes from there. Never exactly know how things are going to evolve. And it looks like an aggressive move towards Banana. And considering it's just pistols from Kuruma as their economy's been broken, they're stuck with a save. With this save, they're gambling an apartment stack, and with all the Banana info, these 3 players will be stacked up and ready to go on A. So Baccherino almost able to take down the Arch players. Prince is able to safely survive as Kinky holds down the spray with Zudo to take down their last remaining 3 as they try to push in. And it's a safe conversion. No players going down for Glitchtech eSports. We have 3 rounds left remaining. Wait and see if this can be kept up. A bunch of AKs now in Kuruma's hands. Which leaves the case being a bunch of flashbangs and a heavy push. Flashbang utility. A miraculous trade Kinky's able to get from Zudo being taken out. Despite that, breaks into a 4-on-4 situation. Both these players positioned towards Arch. Molly's going to come in late. Maybe gives a position that there's no one holding over here. These 3 players prepared for this apartment's waterfall on A. And it's a counter flash setup on B. And with no information towards here, and Fall Rod giving this pop flash for the information. This interesting boost move will be able to punish this single short player, but they've given up the site in the process. And with that, it's going to be a 4-on-3 retake. A good position to have the chance to do so, but Prince just pushes through the CT smoke. Footsteps heard, and he's punished for it. They reset with the 3-on-3 situation here. Kinky might be able to catch the timing here, but Kinky misses the spray. Enthuse still alive with 19 points of HP, and it looks like it might be a save for Glitchtech as of this point. We'll see what they decide to do here. Might have to try to play around a 10-5. Trying to find some utility and openings to go in, but are denied and forced to escort out. With that being the case, Itziko and Reyna hold on to their 2 rifles, and Kuruma saving 3. Actually, Anthus might go down. I don't think he's going to be able to get away from this. We might have just a second to spare. Able to get away. And it's 10-3 in favor of Kuruma. Glitchtech certainly want these last 2 rounds to have the best chance situation to come back on their T side. But it certainly shows evidence of why Kuruma wanted to start on the T side after winning the knife. Showing their confidence on it. We'll just see how that confidence continues. As all of this evolves further on. Looks like Prince is going for an aggressive rush through second mid. Good pop flash through the apartment leaves this underpass player exposed, which Prince has been able to take out and get away in time. And they go quickly to try to rush towards Banana after this risky play's been done. Reyna with the double and the triple! And Yuck's the last player. Reyna knows about him, but won't be able to get the 4K. But a lovely triple spray. Lovely recoil control. Kinky lurking towards the underpass with his teammate. Should be clear to push this. But Yuck given the space to get the B bomb site. It's interestingly enough not going for a plant just yet. Maybe caught surprised or confused. But once he clears everything, he might end up peeking into Zudo. Just wait and see, though. Looks like he's just hiding in the ruins, waiting for an opportunity to come into him. Though it looks like he's pushing out, running through CT and smoking himself off. Going for a safe plant here. He's going for the 1v3 retake. He's throwing the molly, but they're not there yet, so it's going to be fine for him. It's important to just wait for his team to get together. The fact that he flashed through his own CT smoke. He's just trying to play around it to catch Yuck off guard. But Zudo will be prepared for it. Taking down Udic. Yuck. Or whatever. Check. Able to get a 4th. Little BM tap. Interesting. And it will be a good buy coming in for Glitchtech to have a chance to make this a 5-10 scoreline. Going into the last round of our first half. Glitchtech currently down 4-10. This best of 1. I have to wonder how much more we're going to have to be prepared for. Though it looks like Glitchtech are in a far better situation than Kurama, stuck with the Deagle and a MAC-10 for this final round. But it might have been significantly worse if that bomb plant didn't come in, so... a valuable bomb plant at that. Now, one way the meta has currently been described as a deny the plant meta. It's the best way to try to destroy the T economy however you can. Zudo with perfect timing on the first flashbang. But Modi able to get there just in time, running through the molly to find the trade. But a good spam through library. Prince is able to find 1 and almost a second. Kiki to get the response with Prince. Spray him down, and Zico trying to catch the last player. Anthus left in 1v2, bomb left in the open, able to smoke it off. And trying to reset it. With it smoked off, trying to go around these players and catch them by surprise, pushing through Arch. Might be able to get the double here. This is such a genius play, able to find the first, and immediately just resets his position after making this a 1v1. Wait and see if there's anything else that can be done. Zico just trying to play safe towards the library here. Could start feeling the pressure as Anthus is pushing into library to hunt for this player. be able to catch Seiko from behind unless he second doubts himself. But after clearing it out, he just decides to go for the bomb plant on A instead. Able to safely get it in a very wide open position and plant it for himself in the library, knowing that it's clear. With this being the case, he's going to be in a perfect position to catch Seiko off guard. Seiko might not be aware of it here. Might be able to react once he sees the bomb, but too late until he can think about the idea. Nanthus with the clutch, and Glitchtech to have a 4-11 first half and following up on T side in the second. Part of the interesting ESEA overlay, but we'll have to wait for them just to ready up for that second half. And just chill as they mess about. Say we're doing pretty alright at the moment. Well, overall at least. But I'm sure there's plenty of more evolving to go in there. We're getting some good plays at least. Gotten 1 or 2 good sprays from our boys too. So it's not all nightmares for us. But it's impressive seeing Genius plays. It's going to be a good demo to review over and try to learn some lessons from as we start to go live with this second half now. I think there's a lot to actually learn from Kuruma, from that T-side half, and a lot to be inspired by, if I'm entirely honest. Loved a lot of the moves they made there. A lot of things to pick up on the playbook. Even if Glitchtech perform a comeback on this T side. Have to wait to see. It looks like it's an aggressive mid play. Trying to rush down second mid. The T's left completely unprepared. Looks like Kuruma are just prepared on the CT side as the T. With that dominant move. It looks like they're in a position to be up 13-4. And be in a dominant position to close the series. Fall Rod with an insane flick. Doesn't look like he's able to close out the last player, but Batterino will back him up and cover that. With that, I'm not entirely sure how much can be done here. So it's an ugly situation. I like the idea of the nade stack. We'll see if they'll be able to do something with it. I feel like it's too early yet to call it. I'll have to just wait and see. So it looks like it's a complete rush coming in. Even though the nade stack was a great idea, the full rush of the 2 SMGs, the MP9s are able to mow them down like blades of grass. That tragedy, what might be the second to last full buy for Glitchtech eSports coming in, as well as another tactical timeout to plan their moves. Looks like this could be a quick game here for us. Hopefully not, as we still have the ability to deal with this situation. It would have to be one insane comeback at this point, but it's important to always keep the head open and allow ideas to be created. I'll have to see exactly how things end up going, but just waiting, trying to think of what to say, but it's just kind of been a rollover, for lack of a better word, or even a term, or anything really. It just doesn't look too pretty. There seems to be just so many good ideas and execute and plays, including the pistol rounds, for Kuruma as of now. And it looks like a similar, just aggressive move with the pop flashes, and they have banana control early on. Just able to take that banana control. Glitchtech are just standing around second mid, trying to wait for an engagement and have control of nothing else. This is not the kind of map control you want to have with 30 seconds ticked on the clock. Actually 20, but still. This is not a pretty situation. 4 players still locked up towards bottom mid with a minute 12 left on the clock. It's like they might be playing scared at this point. They have 4 players safely stacked towards A, waiting for any information B to rotate someone elsewhere. That being the case, the first player is being seen, trying to take an engagement with him. Not able to take him down, however, leaning towards this A site stacked with 4 players. This could be another disaster as they set up to lean just towards this A move. It's only 3 players directly on the site itself, but I'm sure Moti would be able to just jump in if he really wanted to. Execute comes in, full rod using an off angle on the site, able to find a double before even seeing any of the other players. Yuck able to get just one, but Prince with a massive 3K. And Kinky able to get one before getting traded out. Means that they're able to defy the odds and make this a 2v1 situation. I'm not sure how the series will go, but Prince with the 4K to at least steal this round away. And catch Kuruma by surprise and get a 5th round on the board for Glitchtech eSports. I kind of don't think they can keep this up, but I'm always happy to be surprised. Just the odds are against them. But I'm excited to see something I'm not expecting, to be honest. Never really know with how crazy teams are and stuff. Though it looks like a little bit more is being spent. Oh, with those nades. A little bit of SMG damage. Boccerino's almost eliminated. Looks like they're already setting up for the retake here, trying to punish the aggression of Kuruma reading them. Looks like Boccerino's going for a deep smoke, both from CT and for a deep banana re-smoke, I'm guessing. But considering players push through this and it being called by Volrod, players already starting to rotate. But there's these lurks, Zudo and Prince, trying to find an opening. As players look for A info and a perfect flashbang. Prince is able to find an opening on the first and sees info on the second. Getting harassed a little bit by the balcony player. But still in a good position here. Only 2 players stuck isolated towards this A site. And with weaker weaponry, Glitchtech might be able to get their 6th round here pretty safely. Though it looks like they're leaning towards B as these M4s are pushing. Shadows being seen. And Reyna with the perfect double to get the B site opened up in a safe round in their favor. Yuk will be able to take down Prince, so it'll be an AK salvage for the CT side. But won't boil to too much, as the situation still remains the same. As Glitchtech are able to get their 6th round with 4 weapons being held around. Almost denying Madi at the M4 he tried to pick up to save. Looks like more players hunting for this. Could start getting dangerous. I like the idea, but I'm not sure how it's going to end up panning out. But I like Madi going all the way aggressive to 2nd apartments here to make sure it's unlikely he's hunted for, or at least people are far less prepared for him if they clear this out. That the last 2 CTs able to save these rifles. Oh. Seems pretty good to me. We'll have to keep on waiting and see how things evolve, but it looks like it's a pistol stack towards B that Zico's about to run into. It's going to be caught out with the smoke being thrown. Looks like he's throwing more utility. Doesn't dodge the pop flash, and that's 2 rifles stolen away. And now it's 4 rifles against 3 of Glitchtech. Some of these players don't have armor, but still, this is scary. And with the fact that they haven't rushed into this A site just yet, Kuruma might have the time to be able to rotate. Looks like that won't be the case. It'll be a 5v3 retake. But they're just going as a full unit. A full 5-man stack. Plant going down just now. 4 of these players all towards Archway on the short side. They're pushing through short. Pseudo might be in a position here for an insane spray down if he's prepared for it. Interesting move going for the jump peek first. Be able to see players soon enough. With that going for the molly, they're going to be forced into him here. Waiting, interesting pop flash. They do pop flashes, but it looks like Reyna will chime in and able to get a 3K with the transfer. Pseudo and Prince only ending up with 1 each, in fact. And with that, that is a good recovery from Glitchtech to get 7 on the board. Comeback starting to become a possibility. We'll have to wait and see more, but the chance is there. I'm starting to see the glimmer of hope. It's not too far-fetched anymore. With it, Pseudo with an interesting move. He got the tag through smoke. I think he heard it. And he knows and went for the headshot for the BM onto Hyuk. And it's a 5v4. I think Kuruma are starting to slip. Glitchtech eSports starting to find opportunities. Oh, I'm kind of confident that Kuruma should have some other moves to be able to adjust, catch by surprises. But even as they try, they're still in a 3v4 situation. Bombs left. Boiler, it looks like. Or outside of it. It's a very disastrous situation. But Kiki's able to see the player emote and spray him down. But I don't think it's going to matter how awkward the situation is. Ballrod trying to take the engagement against Prince. Able to take that bomb down once again. And both these players are towards short. Trying to use nades to punish re-grabbing that bomb. But smoke really only cover them. As they go for a safe bomb plant here next to the cold zero box. We made touchdown on Mars? Hell yeah. That's an awesome thing to hear. Looks like both these players are pushing through short here. But it looks like they're deciding to say a very safe move. Looks like Volrod just preying on using the off angle because he knows he'll be dead if he has to take an engagement. Like the idea of giving himself the best chance possible. So, about all of that said, we'll have to wait and see. But once Kuruma shows their possibility to close this out, it'd be hard to say, but I feel like considering the gameplay and how things have gone, I think Glitchtech's back in it. Be excellent to turn this around and take it back away from Kuruma. It would certainly sting. But it looks like it's familiar B-stack being done once again here. Nade's not connecting the right direction. They might be prepared for a double, but more information this time. And they're able to adjust correctly, going back behind Banana, but they still want to get the frags, which I like here, and just hold together as a unit. It's just these last 2 rifles are what remain, and Reyna's able to finish them off, coming in for additional fire team support. And it looks like the situation's under control of the CT side. Just gonna have to wait for Kuruma to show more with their hand. Otherwise, this is kind of done and dealt with. I'm not sure what else there is for them to do here. Zico already with flashbang solo holding mid and seeing info. They know they're pushing second mid. The blind flashbang still comes through, but they're able to trade somewhat evenly, but falls apart just at the end due to Anthus coming in clutch, leaving Zico in a 1v3. And it looks like going back to their pistol playbook, but using it with the rifles, is just the move they needed in that round to catch players off guard and to get that 14th round. All that said, I think wait and see, and if it's just one player towards B playing a very deep position here, he might be able to get this bomb down and get the clutch. This is not out of the realm of possibility. Still a minute left in the clock as well. Just get to relax. Not really have any stress. CT smoke will give away the information, as well as mollying quad. He is definitely, certainly safe in ruins. Looks like he doesn't necessarily want to go for this 1v1 engagement. Seiko will be able to get the safest plant possible. Will be left a bit exposed, but might be able to back out just in time. Stutter stepping might have given himself away to Volrod. Seiko just staying on the half wall here as he goes for the peak. Able to find the first. He's going to get crossfired here because he's reluctant. Unfortunate situation. Able to get the bomb plant down for the team, though, which should help sustain their money further on. The comeback's still possible here at this point. Kuruma still needs 2 more rounds. Only able to save 2 weapons. Say it's certainly far from guaranteed, but again, far from impossible. And with that being the case, looks like it's the same second mid push. This time without the counter strat for it. So they push through it. Good nade on Nyuk will do a little bit of damage to him. It's the half wall boost. Looks like they've gotten apps control early. This position's been given up and there's 4 people stacked on A. But the stacked A player on rotate, Volrod's deep towards library here. Considering that's the case, if they can find an opening onto Yuck here, this B site would fall apart, but this gamble stack looks like it might work out for them, unless Prince has another miracle ready and waiting for us. Anthu's playing around this double stack of the letter sign box again, and Pseudo jumping on by to try to get info. Grabbing the bomb, he might die on the recross, but surviving, and Yuck not shooting and getting the information as 4 players sit perfectly stacked up, ready to go. So they push through the molly with the double smokes. They have a full A execute split going on here, but they're going to have to win the duels. Prince and Kinky able to get 1 each, trading even. Prince getting a second, taking down Volrod. Bacharino able to take down 1 and almost take down the Opper, but it's still a 1-man advantage for Glitchtech. They're able to recover the situation, and despite the stack, still be a man ahead, leaving Yuck to do what looks like thinking a save, but I think he's going to go for the arch peek here, and he's going to be engaging Prince first, so able to get 1, almost getting the transfer. Pseudo with just 3 HP, and just pushing through the smoke and able to steal away the round after deleting Prince with a good shot. And Kuruma have their map point rounds from what's a complete steal away. Feel like the deal's been sealed at this point. A full 6-round perfect streak in a row required to hold on at this point for the group of Glitchtech. We'll see if the boys can do anything else. Asmodee and Bacharino are stuck with just MP9s this time around. I would say is a good situation, or good problem to be in for them. So things aren't exactly decided yet. Not able to find impact. Wait and see. So they're willing to push through any smokes and harassment given. Volrod will be the first engagement, able to take down Volrod. Only able to get 1, not connecting any transfers just yet. But the player hiding towards quad, about to get mollied out, forcing the engagement. Reyna stuck mid-air during the engagement, but still able to connect it. Going now for the plant, 4v3 situation, strong favor, but Reyna might peek right into the Opper here. Yuck's able to get 1, Prince prepared for this, and able to take down the Opera on the slow peak. Going aggressive, connecting the spray onto Anthus. Going aggressive with the off to make it a 4K string. Lovely showcase from Prince, showing his skill. Still 5 rounds left for Kuruma to close it out. Firewolf. I believe that Mars costs more than 2. That help you any? That's about all the information I have. Hopefully that helps you out. Yes, fantastic. Good to know. You will have to spend the dreaded number that shall not be spoken or above. That is right below 4 and above 2. Or more to have Mars. It's a very expensive place. It looks like this anti-eco is being safely converted so far. Like Anthus trying to play around the smoke here, trying to catch player by surprise, but the spam's going to be his downfall, it appears. Smoke's about to fade soon. And Zudo looking that way is going to be able to take him out. Bacharino with a good double dink onto Prince to sneakily curb his confidence from the previous round. But otherwise, Glitchtech eSports are only 4 behind them. That said, we still have to hold on. Doesn't look like a familiar player's going on, but Prince is adjusted with the counter flashbang. Both players just running through the mollies and pushing second mid. This is an insane strategy. They're gonna Modi's gonna catch one off guard here, almost getting the double, getting Reyna down to half HP. With all that damage, they're able to just reposition passively and have a man advantage. This might be the round Kuruma needs to close it out. We'll have to just wait, though. If it's an A execute and a good HE lands in the pit, it would be a disaster for Modi, but there's actually no HEs left for this T side. Pseudo almost getting caught off guard by Yuk looking for a peek. Looking for contact mid. 2 players grouped up on B. It's Bacharino and Full Rod. Full Rod giving the passive deep boost on the second set. And a rotation of Yuk as well. This could be a dangerous situation, so I want to go for this execute. Things could fall apart right here with 3 players. Besides a miracle, they're going to have to do perfect entries. And Kinko and Ziko are able to get 1 each. Kinko with the double. And they take a site with 3 players, only losing 2 with the trade. Or actually a single player on a 3-man execute. That is an amazing steal. And despite the odds, Glitchtech are able to take away this round. Kuruma had the perfect situation, players propped up correctly, but weren't able to win the duels. I feel like you can't own Acres of Mars. I feel like that would just be any scams. I don't think it's legally ownable because it's on a different planet. I believe it's just internationally accessible is how it's dealt with or something. Okay. But the certificate means nothing. What makes the certificate legally binding? Mars is the new stonk. I just like the stock, bro, I swear. Not financial advice. Legally obligated to say that, even for a joke like that, I believe. Wait and see. Looks like chimneys are... various noises are bopping off. Chickens. Bopping, bopping. Dude, I need to make a Buy Mars website to just get money off people. I feel like you can sue them, can't you? There's no way it's legit. Then again, I guess they're selling the certificate to you, so all they need to do is make sure they're selling the certificate, and there's no way they can get in trouble. I feel. I'm not sure. I don't know how that works. Probably some US government abuse shenanigans. I mean, it's probably sketchy to make sure only people that fall for it, like, actually do so. Make sure they have the least legal trouble possible with it. Just have to wait and see. So we're holding on and waiting. 3 rounds left remaining, and a chance to go past regulation here. Not just yet confirmed, but there is a possibility, most importantly. Just wait and see how it goes. Anthu's going aggressive, able to catch Reyna. Only 4 players left remaining for Glitchtech. This didn't matter last time, but doesn't feel like they should be able to get away with that so consistently. In fact, they're leaning towards A this time around. Could be a fortunate move. Modi's set up in a very open position here. If Prince is prepared for it, almost takes him down. Modi surviving with just 1 HP. Even if they continue going for this A play, it's effectively 1 player at this point. A Mars bar? Look, good luck getting a Mars bar to the US. I don't know how to deal with that. Actually, I guess you can just PayPal, really. But because I can just get it myself. But that would be a fitting way to celebrate, as it's just these pistols left remaining. Not entirely sure what weapons they'll be able to pick up, but it's certainly a scary situation as Pseudo and Zico are both left low. How much is a Mars bar worth? I guess it depends on location, too. I'll go look how much it is in Americas in a moment. To obtain a fabled Mars bar. Pseudo now with the 1 HP and getting the last kill to have a 4K as well. Big numbers. Let me see, it looks like a 10 pack for about $8. It's about 40 for 40, so slightly less than $1 each. If you bulk ordered on Amazon. Yo, what if I ordered candy on Amazon? Huh? Yeah, because I'm having a good time. I mean, sure, it's a close situation, but it's fun to participate with the chat and stuff. I certainly hope you're having fun with it. If you're not, I'll focus more on this, I guess. I don't mind, but I think we're all having a good time. Look, I'm investing in Mar bars is the real stock market I'm investing in, okay? Not the Mars company, just the candy bar itself. Invest in them being sold in high school, selling them to kids. Fundraiser money. Invest in it. Okay, jokes aside, let's look at the situation here with this full buy. Glitchtech with the man advantage, and only 1 player on this A site. Kuruma on the wrong side of the gamble. And with this being the case, it looks like we're going to the full 30 rounds. I see no way Modi gets away with this. And he's cleanly taken down. It's a 5-on-3. And players immediately saving for the final round. And we're going to regulation. Oh gosh, I hope you're not. I hope you're joking about the Mars bars. Some people are going to hold you accountable for it, but it looks like you're going to be held accountable for it. Or people will try to, at least. Because your boys might be able to recover this. I can't believe it. I'm so excited, actually. This is awesome. I just thought this was over. But we're 1 round away from a regulation comeback. Let's fucking go. I thought I was going to be out of here 15 minutes ago. But I ain't going to complain. See, but if you want the Mars bars, if you want the potential to get a Mars bars, you have to follow the Twitter channel. The Twitter channel? Twitch channel, and the Twitter account. There we go. Selling up for Mars bars, boys. Pay to win Twitch stream. Let's go. Jokes aside, I don't even think I can eat a Mars bar for my health. I have to double check what's in it. It looks like Suda's been able to find an opening on Yuck early, and it's just an A rush. This is ridiculous. Enthuse trying to anchor on Cold Zero, able to get the first, get the dink on the second, which Suda will be able to get close out on. But still, it's a 3-on-2 situation. Bull Rod trying to look straight at Reyna's position. Reyna seems aware and takes the frag. Batcherino, the only way to take this away from being a overtime game. And I think we're going to OT. Oh my goodness. Glitchtech stream admin. I have to ask you, is this stream marked as mature audiences? I don't know. And we're going to OT. Holy cow. Let's go. No way. This is some awesome stuff. I said I'll be back in an hour and I lied. But you know what doesn't crumble? A Mars bar. That's why we have Mars bars. Speaking of which, and all the jokes aside, let's go for a Mars bar sponsorship. No way they would, but it'd be funny to do for the memes. We PR'd to 13 people. Give us a few bucks, please. Thank you. We'll advertise you. Smile. Please appreciate us. Oh, man. I don't know what Kuruma's gonna do. I feel like they're gonna get tilted. You got 11-4 on your T side, you're feeling insane, and then you get it spit back right in your face. What was it, 13-4 at one point? 13-4? And this is on Inferno. This is silly. Silly, 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 silly. And I love it. This is absolute absurd ESEA shenanigans. It's really something for me to get excited about, but see them running around, having a good time. I just thought I'd be done. Just wait and see. So we have the first round in OT, round 31. Best of 3 overtime, or 6 round OT. I don't know whose name and logo is different. I don't know, things seem fun. Pseudos is maybe a bit funky for me for some reason, but looks like this first round OT, we're setting up for a B play, and boys, Glitchtech have been able to take this B site with 3 players holding it, and there's just 2 on this B site at the moment. Direct nade on the Prince is disgusting, but I'm not sure how much it's gonna matter. Hula hoops? That's like a candy? What are you talking about? Is this like a British thing? You guys need to give me some education on what's going on. See, Pseudo's punishing with the lurk, with the op, and it's keeping these two players dedicated here. And both oppers tagged together. That being the case, Pseudo's going for the repeat, will get punished. But it's still two players on this B site. And they're trying to resell a fake on the fake. And just players panicking all around. Prince now to try to catch the A players off guard. And a good dink from Anthus means he's the only player on A, knowing the other two on B. They're running back to A. What the hell is going on? Oh, this is hilarious. Anthus trying to do his best to anchor it, not able to deny the bomb planter. I don't know if he has the time to plant it. I think the round's done. Focusing on the kill rather than the plant. Kuruma are able to hold on to it. Unfortunate. Oh man, this is going to be a close game, and I don't see any signs of it stopping soon. Oh, what the hell? This is insane. I don't know how to process this. Then hilarious. He's going for the off peak, and Pseudo's found the opening onto B. There's only one player left on the site. They can just go into B now. They're already setting up for the execute. Boccerino to try to dissuade them from pushing, but the rotator's also an op. Can just smoke him off the angle. Kiki's trying to find an opening on another player here, knowing they've rotated to a 2-2 split. We'll have to wait and see. Boccerino's pushing through the pop flash of his teammate, but not able to connect onto anyone. Some spam from Anthus is able to find one, but scary situation with this retake situation. Pseudo now getting tagged out. So low HP on these players. Pseudo getting taken down. Zico now being eliminated as well. Kinky as well cleared out. All the low HP players wiped out, and it's Prince in a 1v2. Does have the quad position, but it's Yuck with an op. And he's been seen. They know. They know. And he has just 2 shots left, stuck with just the deagle. Not able to connect. Has the space to work around. Able to reload, but the P250 of the op's going to come in. He has to spend too much ammunition. And Kuruma are getting 2 rounds on their CT side just a bit too late. But they're now just finding the energy, and I'm not entirely sure what's next on store here. I feel like things are never over till they're over, but we'll have to see. It looks like a deep smoke coming in. Banana control obtained early. Good situation if Kuruma want to end with a 3-0 to try to win this in first OT. I have no idea about the giveaway situation. I think that was handled last night. Management can give an update on all of that. Also, I do have the images that have been sent about that other giveaway. I don't know if I should have that up on the stream afterwards, but you can try to like update and correct stuff with me to have information, so. FC looks like setting up for an A take here. At least 2 players dedicated to B, so it'll be a default take. And as long as they get this A split execute as they've been doing, should be a 16-17 to close this first half of our first overtime. Round 33. But it looks like they're all going through short. They might just get sprayed down. This is a very dangerous situation. As Anthus is able to get a triple, Pseudo able to respond with a double in tone. Full Rod still holding on the site. They're trying to delay this 1v3. Reyna brought down to half, 1v2 situation. Has to plant at this point. Both players going towards short. It's going to take an insane play for him to get this. And that's going to be a way to start it. Headshot onto Boccerino. Yux left in a 1v1 situation against Reyna. Reyna unsure of his position, able to scope in with the op, take him down. Kuruma are going to have to lose all T rounds on this OT for Glitchtech to hold on. They were able to brought it to OT, but looks like we might fall apart at just the end. Wait and see, it's not done yet. Another pause, but... Okay. I do have the amazing Asimov graphic, so I can drop that at the end and talk about it and mention it. And the other giveaway is covered, so we're just on the Asimov now. I don't know if you've updated the pin to the Op Asimov one on the actual Glitchtech thing. I think it still shows the USP one. Yeah. Need the actual giveaway that's pinned on the Twitter to be shared so people are updated on that. So when they go there, they'll actually see that, not the USP one. But I do have the graphics, so I can share it here as well. So we will be covered there. It's like we're maybe ready to go soon? Seeing it looks like we're going on with the next step. We'll have to see Modi going for a molly. Looks like they're trying to set up for aggressive B control early here. Pin it after I announce it. Cool, cool, cool. Then that could be arranged. Modi with a disgusting double. Playing this like he's RPK, just running around like his source. What a silly wait. But Pseudo's even more ridiculously just peeked through the smoke, found a double even while blind. What the hell is going on? It looks like it's a 3-on-3 retake here. Boccerino able to spam one through the smoke, reading his position. So now it's up to just Prince and Zudo here. Zudo able to replace it with an M4 op in dark. Or near dark. And that pillar able to take down Prince. And Zudo's the last one remaining. I think it might be done. Looks like it is. Boccerino getting the last. Making it a good fight. I think there's a lot of good stuff that can be learned from this series. But looks like we are sort of done. We got some good stuff to talk about. Of course, I haven't necessarily mentioned that yet. Your ear should be fine right now. Audio balance seems good on my end. Everything seems fine, but yep, to update everything, boop, there we go. There we go. As you can see on your lovely screen right now. Unfortunate, maybe next time. Everything's saved. We go. Make sure to go on the Twitter. Does it match the thing? I believe it doesn't. Let me double check. Information. Glitchtech ES for at Glitchtech eSports. I don't have an easy way to type that in the chat at the moment. But Glitchtech ES is the Twitter handle you're looking for. You want to make sure you follow here, of course, as well. But please read the news on that giveaway for all of that Asimov stuff being given away for a chance to get it. And follow the instructions to have a chance in being one of the people that it's given away to. Wish you luck. Sure to go to that giveaway. Name's Trevor Victress. You can see me on both Twitch and Twitter with that handle. Thank you all so much for being here, and I hope to see you guys again.